Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again. We are in Skyrim, and like I said, I just came right back at the same spot. It's still gone. I'm trying to give you some stuff. I'm going to try to see if I can hand off some few things and help me move faster. Why am I carrying a metal ingot? I have no idea. This is one of those things when you talk about sorting things. I try and keep things really light. Don't try and carry too much unless I absolutely need to. That's something I can drop. I need to drop that crossbow. I don't really need it. I've got my own, so I don't know why I'm. That's the one I think they gave to me at the beginning. Maybe I'll watch that. I really don't need these swords. I'll give him the herb right now. All that I can definitely drop. I'll give her that right now. Any equipment I can hand over. I'm carrying these heavy coated plates. Should also have a few other armor pieces. Those are mod armors that came along. She's not wearing, which is good. But it cuts my weight significantly. I need to drop those off. So, a couple things I could drop, or I just need to remember to sell when we get back. So, we're good. We're moving. Key thing is moving fast. I was just talking about this in one of my Facebook groups. My characters are kind of different. Like I have characters that are focus builds. Focus build is not an actual character that does everything, gets everything, keeps everything. So they're really easy to kind of pack along. Most times they just have a backpack, whatever the 375 pounds you can get for carry, without. But also if you use the pickpocket stat, you can actually get another 100 pounds out of that in not in survival mode. It turns down to 50 in survival mode, but you can still get extra weight kind of carry options based on where you put your points. So I always recommend that if you want to carry a lot. But even with that, we're looking about 475 max that I would have characters that carry, and then I could also augment them for carrying as well with the little bit of the resto loot. Never a lot of it. It just depends on my character. If I roll for it and I get like 5 times, then that's a ultra character that has like a lot of points and a lot of things. But and right now, while you're wondering where I'm going to, I'm running up to Whiterun because I could stop at Falkreath. I could also try and stop at my house at Lakeview Manor, but I know I'll just get attacked there. But where you live kind of like does make sense, but they were talking about like sorting things. Now, that's for a focused build. I won't really get that much stuff. I'll just focus on what I need for the build and then just play the game. But, and I have some characters that they'll have kind of like, since I roll for where they live, that'll determine kind of what they do and where they live. Like if they're living in if they set up like a camping spot, you know, they're not going to keep anything. They're just going to keep whatever they can carry. And or if they live in a safe storage area, you know, they'll go ahead and, you know, carry things collect just like a normal character would. And then I have my Jack of all trades characters. All these characters that I'm playing right now that are legendary survival, these are Jack of all trade characters. Basically, he is a mage, but he's already completed all the quest lines except for this one, Dawnguard, which I'm working on right now. And then go out into Beyond Reach and complete that one as well. So I've got a couple things still left to do, but he is a completionist character. So I started him out as like a focused build. I wanted to, Serrano decided she's going to fight him. Or I assume it's Serrano because there's a lot more going on out there than there was before. got my bears out. I don't know why I went there. I could have went through the fast way. But, oh yeah, I do have them. I also do this. I really didn't want to fight everybody because I'm making a video. It's more entertaining if I have some fights. If I have 0 fights, you guys will be like, this is freaking dry as crap. But this way you get to see some of the action, with not as much of the drama, but some. But anyway, like I was saying, each character kind of has their own definition of what living space is and what they carry. And that helps ease my mind as a player. It makes it more enjoyable, quite honestly, because every time I take a character and start playing, I'm not always obligated. Now, this does require to keep a notebook. Notebooks are great because then you have notes. And it doesn't have to be a lot. Just say what quests they're on, what level they want to try and attain, what they're trying to get, where they live, things like that. And it just helps. This guy looks a little bit tougher than normal. Let's give him the bears. And then Serrano will bring up the rear. We'll start pulling the Serrano, start icing with some freaking attacks too. Ice spear. Look at Serrano, got him. Troll Guardian. I have different characters in here because I have what's called. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm actually not being a bad boy, but it is a Friday and I am actually have to work today. So just up a little bit early. I think my wife woke up first and woke me up, and since she woke me up, I'm like, okay, then she went back to sleep. But it's quiet now, so it's quiet now, so I'm trying to get videos out of the way. I am just trying to get to Whiterun because I do want to unload some of that stuff. Some of the armors, especially the mod armors, I do keep those. Not that I'll ever wear them, but I may put them on another character at some point, or like a what's called character. That one's actually a pretty good one. One of my favorite mod authors that does armors is called Fourth Unknown. If you search Fourth Unknown on Nexus, you'll find some of his armors. He has some really nice, detailed armor looks that I've used several occasions. Not on this guy, since he's a mage. Which other mage? I like the hats. The hats are a mod. And also the cloak is a mod, but the fisherman's outfit is the same one that you get with the anniversary edition, as well as the backpack. That wolf went down a little bit easy, didn't he? Oh, shoot, let me check my settings. Make sure that I am on Legendary Survival. I did that the other day and I wasn't. Okay, I am. If things seem to look too easy, it's like, oh crap. And I do just jump in and start playing, so... Oh, this was giving Serrano some problems, though. Yeah, I got you. There's another one. Oh, he was giving Serrano some problems. But anyway, that's how I play my game. Everybody can play it the way they want to. That's what I support. Whatever you do in your game, that's up to you. It's your game. Have fun. My vision for this one is a dark and gloomy environment, which I think I pulled off. I mean, even today, it's like daytime I'm running, and it's just cloudy and freaking overcast. Not really like the sunny Skyrim you usually see. actually. I could sell some crap here while I'm here. Just selling on the fly. Because I want to get rid of that crossbow I was toting around for some damn reason. I don't know why. I also had a longbow I do not need. I'm not going to get the stuff I'll surround. I'll just steal the stuff that I really do not need. Shield, I am carrying that for. I'll do the same thing, but I got 2 types for some reason. Yeah, I sold it in negative. It doesn't hurt anything. I'm already moving fast, and I got rid of some of the things. But the other things Serana's got, I'm going to keep or get rid of. But I won't make you guys, I don't try to make you guys suffer through watching me sort stuff. Even though I think I do it pretty quick from just that system that I have. Like, I'll actually show you when I go to my house in Whiterun how I have it set up. Because that was the question, is people were asking how do you set up your houses. Like I said, not all my characters have houses, but when I do, I have a standard kind of rule that all weapons go in the weapons drawer, all unique items go in the unique items drawer, the collectible drawer, and it doesn't need to be drawer, barrel, box, whatever it is, but everything is basically structured in that way. All weapons in one drawer, all armor. And that way, when I don't really worry about sorting things, just takes a little bit of stress off my mind. I even had a map for the Hearthfire Homes where I would put things in specific places in the house. But I've gotten away from using Hearthfire Homes just because they are so problematic. Like when you go there, you're really looking to just have a fight. It really is. It's crazy. It's like, okay. I've noticed too, this guy, I don't know why, my other guy, first guy I did this with, I had the Hearthfire Home, same thing, same setup, it was just like a carriage there, but I was always able to travel with his. This one, it seems like every time I go to travel, especially at Lakeview Manor, there's always somebody there ready to fight. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't even get it, going without somebody trying to fight. Then the carriage driver won't give me a ride. It's like, okay, this is not fun anymore. I keep it in there and keep going. Actually, I did make a mistake I noticed the other day. Every year, usually, before I did this video series, I used to every year do a Christmas thing. So I maybe, and I hadn't started that yet. I'm still kind of like in Halloween mode. It's like, okay, we're past Thanksgiving now, and into December. Are we not going to do Skyrim? It's not Christmas. It's called Saturnalia. It's not Saturnalia, which is Roman. It's Saturnalia, which is Breton, and that's kind of like the little guy up by which god. He sells little outfits for to dress like Santa Claus. I may still do that. Maybe next time if I show up, if you start watching next time and everybody starts wearing Santa gear, then you'll know what happened. I do have one character that he's permanently a Santa Claus. That's what he is. He's basically all about Saturnalia. I haven't played him yet. I might just start put everybody in a suit and play him like I did with the Pumpkinhead. Everybody was playing with Pumpkinhead, saw him for a while. Except for he went scarecrow wise. Anyway, I'll take you through setting up, putting stuff away, just because if you don't have a system, this is my system. So,
Alright, let's see what we have.
first thing I do, get them inside, take everything from ceramic she doesn't need. So I'm going to be overweight here for a minute. I don't know why she has those. She's got some witchman arrows in her. That's funny. Oh, she's got, oh, hell, oh, I know why she's carrying all the elven arrows. The elven arrows, I've been piling on her because when I get to that point in Dawnguard that I can swap them out, I plan on converting all these into the sun hollowed arrows. So I need a good amount. Like when we push any arrows back to her. I usually try and keep her clean except for stabs. Stabs are the biggest thing. I do need to reload some. She uses some more than others, as you can see. In fact, I'll probably reload those now. Yeah, some of these she'll never use. Yeah, I'll get those back to her here in a minute. And then the armor that she's carrying. She's like, I'm not putting that crap on. I've got good shit. Which is true. I do. She has a pretty decent set of armor. Not super out crazy. You know, this is like level 1 resto loop. You don't have to go crazy with the resto loop. Some people are like, oh, everything resto loop. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is just keep them high enough level, especially legendary survival. You want a high enough level that you can survive the damage you're receiving in some attacks. Because I can guarantee you, even some of the attacks I get, because I'm in legendary survival, if I was doing this without having like resto loop characters or resto loop equipment, I would be taking a much harder turn. But you can see that's my for Breeze Home, that's my materials crafting chest. Sometimes I'll put potions there, but generally I try and keep potions on me and use them. And then use or sell. This is my alchemy or ingredients, and like right now I'm not doing ingredients, so I just put all these in here. Sometimes I'll keep all the ones that I I might need those to cook. Sometimes I'll put in the ones that I need for I'll carry all the ones I need for healing, but I haven't been getting yoked that much, so I'm not carrying those right now. Of course, saying that now, I'm probably going to get yoked. Messages, any kind of like messages or notes go in here if I can get rid of them. Some of these I haven't done or I can't get rid of right now because of either what's called, that's a book, so it doesn't go in there. That's a book. That's a book. I keep this on me because for crafting, that's a leather. I don't really need to, but I do. And that's a note, but I can't get rid of it. Yeah, I don't think, okay, this journal I can put in there. All journals and notes go in there. If I can get rid of them. Get Bone Colossus, I didn't have that one. I still need to do that Stranger Flea too. That's a big one for me. This would be in a witch hunter. What's it called? Notes and books. I don't really take a long time with it. I just walk around and put it in the house. I could have put the books right when I came to the door, but I forgot. But now we're going to go upstairs after I drop the books off. Oh, there's some specific journals I have in there. Generally all books. I'm just going to do a book dump right now. Book dumps are when I just put them in there, and then I'll come back later. If I've got multiples, then I'll get rid of those. If I get multiples, I'll sell those off. Like St. Jude's Opus, that actually needs to go in my unique kind of drawer. And yeah, I even keep the spell books. Especially once you know the spell, they're just kind of like sitting there. I'll come back and pull these out later when you guys aren't looking on it, put you through all that. But it saves a little space there. And we'll go up and drop weapons and armor. I keep what I want, everything else I sell. Lydia hanging out. I put scrolls in here. All scrolls, except for the ones I really need to keep on me. A lot of these I keep just thematic, since I'm a witch hunter. I keep the things that relate to kind of like calming down the populace, you know, fighting against evil and things like that. And I just put things that are kind of cursed in a way. I should keep Jazargos on me, because those are kind of neat anyway. But anything I find that's like kind of in my mind cursed, I'll put it over there. Armor and clothing. I always keep my crafting set on me, whatever, whenever I make a crafting set, whatever it is, I keep it on me. Good. Like I said, that's infantry. I got a build for that, and that's where you wear, wear a metal helmet and you run around with a crossbow, blowing up everything. Of course, a focused build for that, you have to complete Dawnguard, because that's the only way you're gonna get the explosive explosive bolts, which are kind of neat for that build. And then you can see I'm already moving fast just by doing that. And then weapons, some weapons I'm gonna put back in here. I've been keeping a lot more bolts than normal, because they're all these special bolts, but they're not super heavy. I do get rid of all other arrow types. I'm not really using no bow, so these I'm going to give back to Serana. That one I'm going to sell, I think. Don't really need. And then over here, this is my unique items. I already seen I don't have a lot of unique items, but the one thing that does go in here is Jude's Opus. And it doesn't matter what it is, it's a unique item. Things that I've either gotten at one point through the different quest lines and things like that. 2 Dawn Breakers there, stuff like that. Anything Daedric, stuff like that, all goes in there. This is my jewelry chest, which you may not know this, but in survival mode you pick up extra weight just from jewelry or the gems. So since you pick up weight, I'm going to drop off the gems that I've gotten, and then also any amulets that I'm not carrying or not using. Actually, the amulet mirror, I do need to keep that, because at some point I need to get married. Not going to do that today, but I am prepped for it if I need to. I think I had another one. Yeah, picked up some diamond rings there. Necklace warning shop. There you have it. Done. And it took a few minutes, not so bad, but at least you kind of see what my layout, and that's for every house that I have. If I have a main house, whatever it is, that's where I would kind of set things up. She's not out there to sell, so I'm just going to leave it. Let's get back to Riften and get back to the Dawnguard so I can turn in. I know going over to the Reach is quite a challenge. I don't know how to run to it though. I think there's the only way you get to it is I can run out of the Reach. But I gotta check out how can I get in there. I don't know if the carriage, I'll have to go check and see if that carriage guy is always there, or if he's just there one time. I don't remember off the top of my head. But we'll do that another day. Today we just gotta find our driver. Was he out here bringing the book? There you go, dude.
Where do you want to go?
That's one thing I love about this mod. Them just sitting in the thing, sitting in the cart all day long is just ridiculous to me, day and night. But then you go and sleep and you can get on the thing. That just really makes the game more interesting. Gives a new life to it. When you got the NPCs going around living their lives, not just waiting for you. Come on, Tormund. Get out of here before the attack starts. I still think I need to disable this. Still got that kid hanging. Probably do that later. Just disable it and then re-enable it, and then it'll come back in the game. They should be hanging on. That kid's up there hanging like wildly, like at an angle. It's like, okay, that looks crazy as hell. It is dark and I am tired. I'm surprised I haven't been attacked by now. But that just means they're going to be more vicious when I go into Dayspring Canyon. It just really gets dark. I was playing this, not one of you guys were around. I was playing another character. Checking him out over my archery. I've been doing archery with my collection lately, and I have an archer who I was going to use for it. I technically can't use it because he's really a good guy archer. And some of the things that my archery guy, my collector edition guy has been doing some that kind of foul shit with archery. Attacking people who didn't need to be attacked, shooting whatever. Using the telekinesis arrows and the other arrows and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep using him for that. But but if I've got a focused build, like they commit no crime is the focus, it's hard to play, but you got to really be in the mindset that you're not just going to randomly shoot people. In fact, I was playing yesterday and I did randomly shoot a guy and immediately got a 40 gold penalty for shooting a guy. I could tell he was getting an attack, but he hadn't attacked yet. And usually you have to to be a good guy, you have to let everybody attack you. And then after they attack you and turn red, then you can start fighting back. But that's the whole kind of good guy thing. I've got to build him up though. I got to get his stealth. Oh, there they go. I knew they were coming. No, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the bears. Give me the bears. Ooh, give me the bears. Ron and the bear fighting out. She slowed me down with that quick one. Oh, this is like one of those ones that won't die. So I'm going to try and bring the fight to the Dawnguard. Come on, Dawnguard, let's have some fun out here. What I've been doing lately since I'm a mage, I'm not trying to do close-up shit, but if I can get away from it, I got another one after me right there. What I'm doing is I'm running to the gate. I'm going to let the Dawnguard join in on fighting some of these vampires off. I know that sounds cheesy, doesn't it? No, it's not cheesy. It's just the reality. As a mage, are you going to try and fight every single battle? You can. Does that actually work? Yeah, sometimes, but most often they're shooting shock at me. I'm going to heal myself and grab my shock shield. I'm not going to completely shock because that will slow me down. But I want to at least have my shock resist shield on me to cut down my damage. Come on, Dawnguard, we got a fight going on out here. We're ready to fight. I think it's fairly realistic too. When Dawnguard gets to get their freaking things out and start shooting people too. So now, it gives yourself, as a mage, sometimes you gotta think around that thing. What are the guards doing? Could the guards help you out? And this guy right there, now I've got a unintentional blocker. Let me shoot some shit at her. Now, I don't want to hit the Dawnguard. That's the one thing you don't want to do. So that's the dangerous thing about this. But you can see she's barely dying. Like I said, I'm in legendary though, so. I don't think the Dawnguard guys can die either. I really hold my shot until I was specific target. Did she kill the Dawnguard guy? I don't think she did. I don't know. Let's see. Let me see if I can damage her. No, he's still over there crawling. Oh, that did hurt her. Yeah, I took her out. Well, she was distracted though. Yeah, he's crawling. He didn't die from that. So you can always have the Dawnguard come out and help the fight. Early morning scrap against the vampire. Serana's still engaged down here though. Well, Serana didn't drag him up. That's why I try and drag the vampire up as far as I can. Serana was doing like no damage to her. They're sitting there trying to turn each other into vampires. Anyway, if you're playing a mage, that's my advice when you come into Dawnguard. Because they can be, especially if you're doing legendary. Legendary, sometimes they're like, you can see they were literally taking no damage from the NPCs. But as soon as I got close, but the distraction is all I needed. Just get distracted, I'll club you in the back of the head and we'll call it good. And the Dawnguard guys don't die, just make sure you do not shoot them while you're doing it, or then you'll be fighting them. I think they like it too when they come up there and bring somebody for them to fight as well. It's got to be boring standing guard, you know. I know that from personal experience. It takes a special mindset to be a guard. I was in the Air Force, security forces for 26 years. And I did some, what some people would believe high-speed stuff, but most of the time you're standing around guarding things. Well, guarding things and protecting people, which is basically the best thing you can do. I've always been a fan of being very protective and protecting people. So, I had no problem doing that. Did a lot of law enforcement stuff like that, but that was a different world now. Now I play games. Now I play Skyrim. I post videos on YouTube. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do write books. I am going to start writing some of this down. That was a long one, wasn't it? Okay, let's ask you, what can we do to help?
I've discovered the whereabouts of a vampire lair. Destroying the headland lair is usually sufficient to stop
Bloodlet Throne, that's a good one.
to destroy every last one of them.
If you don't know about the Bloodlet Throne, I was very surprised that they didn't make the Bloodlet Throne like Serana's home. Because it's one of the, oh, I need to sleep first before we go. Get the Bloodlet Throne, but that is in here in Skyrim, but it's a whole castle full of vampires. It's in the morning. We'll go ahead and get a start. It's over by Falkreath, where it's at. Technically closer to Helgen than anything. Yeah, that's enough to get me started. And I need to eat as well. Get rid of that charred skewer meat. Can't even cook that crap. I made some of these and now I like to keep them around. It's like, I really don't want to touch those, especially if it's hot food. You don't want to touch it until you're actually in a cold environment. Just hold it, because that's your saving grace right there. If you're in a cold environment, You need to save the hot stuff. Now we'll see if the vampires. He still hadn't sent me to talk to Florentius, which Florentius has the great quest for the rune weapons that I'm trying to get. But we keep doing the one Gunnar has. I might come back and just talk to Florentius and see if he gives me one next time. Usually they'll alternate. They'll switch you to somebody else. Like if you ask Serene Gerard, she'll usually do them straight through. But if you ask Gunnar first, he'll tell you somebody and then she'll tell you that and they'll go back and forth. The thing that kind of confuses the game right now is I didn't just ask. I kept asking Serene over and over again until she was done. So basically I spin her out. She's got the best quest. Gunmar's are just general quests to go murder this guy, go murder this vampire. You can't really murder a vampire. They're already freaking dead. So I don't think that's a correct term. Go eliminate this guy. Go eliminate that guy. But we are on the run here. It is a Friday though, so I don't have to wear a suit to work, so that's why I'm also making a video right now. Wife's asleep, it's a Friday, I don't have to wear a suit today. Actually, it's, I like to wear suits because I think it's part of presentation. You know, you should look like you know what you're doing if you're at your job. But most people in the building wear suits anyways. But if you walk in there in jeans, in fact, during the, I'm not even going to talk about it, that's regular book stuff. I'm talking about Skyrim. That's what I'm talking about, Skyrim. Ask me any questions. Put questions in the comments about Skyrim. If you have a question, put it in here. I will dedicate a video to it. In fact, I was supposed to do a video the other day I did not do yet that I need to do. Because I had a guy who claimed that he started the Thieves calling at 15th level and put an NPC, I think it was Breno, on the pillar to be sacrificed, but he couldn't sacrifice him. And people were giving him all kinds of answers like, "Oh, you need to get the blade of sacrifice," which is not true. You can kill anybody on the pillar but it doesn't start till 30th level. So I don't know how he actually started it. I do need to do just like a special video where I go and try that as like a 15th level character and go out and see if I can, you know, put a follower on the pillar. And but now he can't figure out how to kill the guy or get the guy. The guy won't die and the quest won't finish. I told him that usually what happens with both Thieves calling, you have to kill all the cultists and then she'll take over the last body. Like the other day I had it happen where I killed all the cultists and the last body got knocked over the side of the cliff. And when it got knocked over the side of the cliff, I had to go down and find the body first before I could actually get her to talk.
Yes?
Okay, somebody's attacking over here. Who's attacking me? Or who's making trouble? There's a red spot. That's what I need to delete and then reinstall that one. It's kind of funny though, actually. Okay, and the red dot disappeared. Maybe somebody died. Nope, there's the red dot still. It's a vampire. A hag. Well, so let's kill a hag. Oh, I knifed her out, iced her. Oh, she's still up. There you go, hag. You're naked.
Move faster. The sun is. Let's not wait for my skin.
Now I should be able to take a ride. Take a ride.
Good afternoon. Where do you want to go?
Even though it's in near Helgen, I'm going to go ahead and go to Riften and start from there. Or not Riften, Falkreath.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. We'll be up there.
It's closer to Helgen, but the carriage doesn't really go that way. But getting to Falkreath is kind of enough because the hills up around there, just I guess it would be not really south of, it'd be east of which goes where you can get to it. And so I'm gonna go up here basically. I think I can cheese my way up the hill. Like basically come up here, hang this right up here. Get me going up the hill, and I think up here I should have a way that I can cut over and get towards that the place I'm talking about. The hills do go pretty high up here. I don't think I'm full of crap. I don't think I'm gonna make it this way. Come on, let's turn around. I thought there was a way I could come up around this way. And I'm not seeing it. I'm getting back up to where the goblins are. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I thought it leveled out a little bit that I could cut up this way, but I don't see that that's gonna look like a possibility. In fact, I'll show you kind of what I'm looking at here. Yeah, see the place I need to get to is over here. So it is kind of closer, but it's not as close to Helgen. Like I could fast travel to Helgen, but I can't this way. So I need to go back. So I'm just stupid. I thought I could kind of sneak around that way, but I can't. So basically what you gotta do is get up next to, you can get over there if you get up near Helgen, and then take the back way. So we're gonna have to do that. So you'll probably see some fights, a little bit. Actually, most of my show today might just be getting there. I think though, if I head up this way, I think I can get up this way. There's some pack of bandits up here. That they will attack you, but you can still get up this way. There we go. Come on, climb. There you go. There you go, horse. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we made this second little shelf area. Mama's gonna be mad. She's like, you could right past the ancestral glade. We could have just went right there. You're already there. Okay, this is a pack of bandits that I probably have to fight to get through. Always here, there's like 3 of them. Actually, I could just like ride past and let them throttle fight them with them a little bit. I don't actually have to fight them today. I'm just trying to get into the blood that town because I would like to get there and get it done, but I'm like kind of running low on time now. A burned out house. You can see Helgen up there. Actually, hold on, let me look at the time. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to finish this later. Maybe I'll just do, I'm probably not gonna finish this, everything, and might make it a 2-part or put it together later. I was just looking at the clock. Yeah, I might have to get dressed here. I'm supposed to get ready for work right now. fact, this will be a two-parter, but you won't realize it's a two-parter because I'm just going to get up here, point, and I'll point that hill, and then we'll stop on the road and pause the camera and leave it here. So it'll be probably a little bit longer than my normal videos because I'm already at 45 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right about here. Now we'll come and do the Bloodlet Throne later. Okay, so we're stopping on the road. And you guys won't notice, but I'm going to go to work and I'll be back and finish this when I get back. So, out here for the moment. See, it didn't take that long to you guys. Actually, I've known probably way longer than I thought because I had to not only work today, then when I got home, my wife wanted to make one of her videos, and she does a video channel where she puts the champions of Norrath. So for the last hour, I was playing with the champions of Norrath with her, helping her kind of display her character. She had 80th level. Actually, it's Champion Norrath. There's part 2, Return to Arms is what we were playing. And so I was leveling my priest as well. So I finished doing that. So she's decided to eat now. And while she's eating, I'm finishing up this video. I'm not too far from getting here. This corner, this bend, there is always an encounter. I don't know why. Well, there's none today, but there's usually an encounter around here every time. Every single time there's an encounter. I don't see anything today, so it's weird. But anyway, let's go down here to the Bloodlet Throne. And when they first talk about vampires being in Skyrim, this is where I swore up and down this was going to be where she came from. This was her family and everything. But no, it's just a castle full of vampires out here in the middle of nowhere. So this is the Bloodlet Throne. So we're going to go inside and wreck the house because, that's what we do. There are vampires in here and we need to take them out. Oh, who's he trying to fight? Oh, we got somebody out here. Oh, freaking spider. Come on, Tormod, get up, back up here. Serana should show up as soon as I go inside. I'm going to try and make this go through as quick as possible, but it can be challenging because you got to go down and around inside. As soon as you get inside, there's some traps that are fairly vicious, not like super vicious, but fairly. And it is cold, and I'm cold, which is a negative thing. That's not a good thing right now. That's the trap I was telling you about. Let's see if it'll stop. It did stop, so I'm not going to hit it this time. I'll jump through. I'm going to switch from my bears. Pride of her staying. The bears are usually best to wait until you're ready to fight with them, like there. I did not see Serana. I don't know why she's back here. One of the gargoyles took out my bear. We got him. Okay, I'm going to check that because that guy went down. He was real tough, and then all of a sudden I swing my mace and he freaking goes down. What the hell's going on with it? Let me check, double check. Pretty sure gameplay's still legendary. I don't know why he went down like that. Went down like a sack of potatoes. After holding strong, all of a sudden he's freaking out like freaking light. Weird. But it is basically a big castle full of bodies and dead parts. This is the way you get back out. That's the thub you get from pulling on a door that will not open. We're just going to go through it. I think there's a specific vampire in here we're supposed to beat. A specific vampire where we have to beat not all of them, but just the one. But I'm trying to kill off everyone I can find. Never eat food inside a vampire's crib. Like I said, it can get extensive back in here. There's a couple levels, ramps, freaking rooms, freaking a lot of stuff actually. A flying vampire or a flying skeleton come running around. Let me go ahead and give them some support. Get taken out here. Oh, I need some food too, because I'm really cold. So that hot cabbage soup, you gotta keep that on standby. Put somebody else out here. I think my bears are taking it. Let's see if I got a sphere. I did not get a sphere. Got a freaking little spider. Let me back up because there's a bunch of them. And Serana is not showing herself right now. So I'm going to pull back and retrograde and make sure I get warm. Because it's cold in here. There we go. Now we're better off. Oh, you're going to come up here and dance, huh? I did get a sphere that time. Oh, there's the top guy. You can tell he's got on that freaking Reaper armor. Anything when they got Reaper armor, that's the bad guy right there. I don't see the one I'm supposed to kill, though. I think I put another bear out. Actually, let me do this. Let me put out, you know who would love this? Arnell Game would love this. Arnell, let's do some magic here, man. There you go. Oh, there's my flaming familiar. Here, we'll start racking them. Come on there. Let's do it, Arnell. Let's freaking rack these freaking fools. You gonna step to us? Like I said, I don't know where Serrano went to. I'll go up there. Don't blow up by me, get there, blow up by them. There you go. When you're low on freaking healing or on magic, it's a great spell because it will just keep repeating itself. I don't think it's doing much damage though. Well, I have freaking quit. What the heck was I shooting? Oh, I was shooting just now, but I did not shoot magic like I was trying to. Let me heal myself real quick here. Let me heal myself and run back down. What's my main weapon that I had there? Oh, I did have my own little boat. You was freaking talking shit now, you running, bitch. You're trying to freaking come at somebody and get your freaking ass ran off. Remember this room over here. Nobody's sleeping in here right now. Sometimes you'll catch one and you're freaking napping. That's freaking rough. Oh, come on, let me roast this fucker. It's not let me roast him. Guess I gotta get him out first, and then I can kill him. Why is he freaking standing there? He's freaking doing some weird shit, so. Mutated vampire wolf. The mutated vampire wolf that's taking really no damage here. It's alright, I'll work my spells off on you. That's one of those randoms that you get in Legendary where you just want a wolf that just won't frickin' die. For no damn reason. Where'd he go? Yeah, just random freaking wolf that's freaking indestructible. kind of crap is that? Okay, this is the guy we need to take out. Still don't see Serrana yet, but we're going to go and do what we got to do anyway. Oh, he's up there. Look at this dude. He's up there hanging out. I'm going to put some bears in his way. Pick up my freaking resist shock shield. And I will also freaking heal myself. Oh shit, I fell. I did not know I was gonna fall. Get in there. They don't look like they're doing very well. Let's try this. It's too tight for them to get in there. I got a spider. Crap. Get Arnell Gain out here. Try and get this fucker off me. You went down, bitch. Okay, we got him. I thought I enchanted this Dragonborn Mason. There's no enchantment on it, but it freaking took that dude out. Freaking, I'm like, okay. He's taking like no magic, no freaking damage from magic. I pull out my mace and freaking swing at him and freaking goes down. I don't know what's going on. But it's not the, what's it called? I've got the level set right, so. I think it's all left is in here is these freaking dead animals, or the animals in here. These guys. I didn't even think I was going to get in a fist fight, and she come running out of nowhere. It's a bad time to get lost. Yeah, I did, but so did you. That was a dead guy running around. Okay. Got a little bit overzealous, thought I had won, but I just got lucky that I didn't get my freaking head cracked. Okay. Okay, here we go. We'll find Serana soon. At least I took out the freaking vampire that I needed to. If you've never been in here, it's a pretty decent little side freaking side little ruin to go through our castle, because you get to fight vampires, which is fun, and you get to come through and kind of raid everything. So we did that all without Serana. Look at her. Maybe she just didn't want to go against vampires. Maybe she's like, okay, I'm tired of you. You're not even doing my quest. Now you want to go fight vampires? There you have it. That's the Bloodlet Throne. And we're going to go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and close right now because I know I went long with this. So we're going to go ahead and close right here. And then I'll travel next time. So hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Out here. Bye.